So here we are down by our little getaway spot by the creek. We're going to do a little work down here. I've already started leveling and smoothing out, repairing all the beaver damage. This is a quick little spot we're building here. You can hear the babbling of the brook going through. Kind of cool. And right here where I've cleared all this out and flattened it out, we're just going to put up a little screen tent. And this is going to be our little summer camp getaway. Right out back behind the house. All of us and the dogs. Be kind of cool. The dogs will love it. Being right down here by the creek. They love it down here. So I'm just going to go through and clean up some of these leftover trees that the bucket didn't pull out. I'm not going to go crazy cutting these out. We can cut a lot of them out once the screen tent is up. It's a bottomless screen tent, so it should be okay there. Leanne was asking today, what do we do if we're camping down here with the dogs and the coyotes come along? It's a good question. Coyotes really won't bother you. They're not fans of people by any stretch. Certainly not fans of domestic dogs. So I think we'll be okay. One of the things that we plan on doing down here eventually, when we get around to it, is building a few little tree houses, 2 or 3 of them. And we'll camp down here and we'll set them up as bed and breakfast on Airbnb. Light on the breakfast. Stop. Stop. That's kind of nice. They put the instructions, they sew it right on the inside of the bag. That's handy. What are the odds that it's ever going to go back in this bag right? Slim to none. Kershaw knife. These things are handy. I sell these in the shop. One-handed operation. Kind of nice because your hands are always busy when you're working. Now, I thought this was bottomless, but now that I see it, I'm not so sure. Maybe it is not. So that might change my plans here a little bit. I'm gonna have to clean up that spot better. I'll have to come down with a tractor, clean this out, bare ground. So what I'm gonna do is just set it up. And I should be able to lift it and move it. So we'll just kind of set it up right over here. No, this is bottomless. Okay. All right, piece of cake. So, back to the original plan. Wearing a hat, not because I'm a wannabe cowboy, but because the deer flies are horrendous out here this time of year. And the wide-brimmed hat, deer flies are ear biters. So if you're wearing a wide-brimmed hat, they never make it down. They'll stick around right up around the brim. Something I learned a long, long time ago when I had a farm. We'd get really, really huge horseflies that just about pick you up and carry you away. And that's why cowboys wear cowboy hats. Because they're on the horse. Horses attract horseflies. Man, what a difference from the days from when I was in Boy Scouts. Let's set you back up here. Apparently this is getting a little dirty. Doesn't want to stay up. Yeah, back from the days when I was in the Boy Scouts and we're setting up tents, the old canvas tents, military surplus. Yeah, it's changed a little. Something else I learned a long time ago with these string attached poles. You always push, you never pull. If you pull the poles apart, and then you end up sticking them right through your tent. hard to do all by yourself, but it is doable. Just lay them out straight. This sets up exactly the same as every 1Zell tent ever. Wasn't skipping the instructions just because I'm a guy. Just really because I don't really need them. There we go. Looks like the smaller pole goes right through there. And right there's a great example of why you don't pull, you always push. Because that pole came apart while I was lining them up. It's okay as long as you notice it early enough, but it can be a pain in the ass once you get some tension on here. There we go. I'm guessing this goes in here. Same thing on the other side. Good deal. Now I got 4 uprights. Looks like both ends are the same. It is good and muggy out today. We're supposed to get quite a bit of rain. We took a little vacation from work, and of course, the days we chose to take off are the ones where the weather's at its worst. We had big plans. We were going to go kayaking and a few other things. Wow. Not sure that's happening. Yep. little easier. Maybe. There we go. Not too bad. I like that. Probably should have brought a hammer with me. But this is pretty sandy down here because of the creek, so they should go in. I'll have to put some heavier duty stakes in anyways. Just because we are going to leave this thing set up, so it's going to have to withstand some weather. Yeah, we're going to need some 2-foot stakes down here. That's not going to hold up to any wind at all. Probably even need to get some of those drill-in anchors. I don't know if it'll be tonight. Looks like the weather probably isn't going to cooperate real well, but sometime in the next few days, we'll be spending the night down here with the dogs. It'll be a beautiful night. Sleep, listening to the creek. Bring my rocking chair down here. I'd be down here for days. Now it looks like you really just go around and stake down the inside lip there. Little magnetic latch on it, that's neat. That's cool. After I'm all done here, I'll go through and read the directions, see where I screwed up. Do it the man's way. Oh, oh, oh. And I do have extra steaks left over, so I'm sure they go somewhere. Bet the instructions say, but too hot and sticky to read them right now. Yeah, it looks like a pretty cool place to spend the night. I love these magnetic latches on the screens. Those are awesome. I'm not really sure how bug-free this is going to stay without these sides being locked right tight down to the ground, but we'll see. That's the nice thing about camping right here. It gets too buggy. We just hop in the Ranger, go back up to the house. No big deal. I like it. There, that's our nice little campsite down by the creek. We'll build a little fire ring down here. Have our campfire. I'll come down with the tractor in a little while and try and smooth this out a little bit before it rains. But looking good. I like it. Snap a couple of pictures for Leanne. I see a spot for some stakes. Cool. I'll bring these sides down a little tighter to the ground. Those. Okay. There's 4 of these, so I'm assuming they want you to use the yellow ones on the 4. That makes a little more sense. Again, this is where reading the directions first would help, but ain't nobody got no time for that shit. We got time to do shit twice here. Looks pretty good. We still got extra stakes though. It's all good. I do have a real reason why I don't read instructions first though. It's because my vision is getting so bad with this cataract that it's a pain in the ass to read without my reading glasses, and I'm too sweaty to put my reading glasses on. But that's it. Looks pretty good. One of these days I'm going to drive the Ranger right into the creek. See how that goes. I'm betting I'd be able to drive right up the middle of the creek with this thing. It is a beast. And it's got the snorkels on it, so you can be right up to the seats in water. Pretty cool. One more little project off the list. One of these days when I have some free time, I got to get back out here and finish ditching this road. Every time we have a big rainstorm, it tears it up pretty bad. Some ditches would certainly help. bonus. I'll take you in here, show you what we got going on inside this little building. See them? Mama chicken decided she was going to be a little broody and wanted to sit on the chicks, wanted to sit on the eggs, so we just left her. And there's another one in there right now sitting on a bunch of eggs. So we'll see. Kind of cool. There's Kyle. Say hi, Kyle. Say, I'm a dick. Because every rooster is. All right, I think we're wrapping up.